It doesn't happen all at once. There's no siren, no sudden pain, no dramatic fall. It starts quietly. You grip the handrail a little tighter when climbing stairs. You pause halfway through lifting the grocery bag, not because it's heavy, but because your arms feel uncertain. You used to rise from the couch in one smooth motion. Now it takes a breath, a push, a moment. At first you brush it off. It's just age, you tell yourself. But what if it's not? What if that slow, quiet loss of strength is something deeper, something that's already affecting millions of people over 60, without them even knowing? It has a name, sarcopenia, and it may be the reason why your legs feel weaker, why stairs seem longer, why even a short walk tires you out more than it used to. According to the American Geriatric Society, over 30% of older adults are already living with sarcopenia. And the scariest part, many don't realize it until something serious happens, a fall, a fracture, a hospital stay. Because sarcopenia doesn't just make life harder, it increases your risk of injury. It shortens independence. And in many cases, it shortens life itself. But here's the truth, they don't tell you. This isn't irreversible. You're not helpless. You don't need a gym membership or a complicated workout plan to start fighting back. Sometimes the most powerful weapons are the ones that come straight from nature, like the fruit sitting in your kitchen bowl right now. That's right. There are everyday fruits, sweet, simple, and surprisingly potent, that contain the exact nutrients your body needs to rebuild muscle, reduce inflammation, improve balance, and even help you feel younger, stronger, and more confident in your own body again. And the best part, you don't need to overhaul your diet or give up the foods you love. You just need to add a few key pieces, one step at a time. So, in this video, I'll walk you through 7 powerful fruits that do more than satisfy your sweet tooth. They fuel recovery, they protect your strength, and they just might help you feel like yourself again. Some of these you've probably eaten your whole life. Others might surprise you. But all of them have something in common. They help you fight back against muscle loss naturally, without pills, without pain, and without waiting for things to get worse. Let's begin with one of the most underestimated fruits on the list. It's small, it's wrinkly, and it's often overlooked. But for older adults, it might be one of the smartest daily habits you can start. You've probably seen them in a small box on the grocery shelf, tucked between the dried apricots and raisins. Maybe you even grew up watching your parents eat them for digestion. But here's what no one told you: prunes are more than just a remedy for constipation. They're one of the most powerful muscle-loving fruits nature ever created, especially for people over 60. Let's start with one nutrient that makes all the difference: potassium. Just a small serving of prunes, about 3 to 4 pieces, delivers over 700 milligrams of potassium. That's more than a banana. And potassium isn't just good for blood pressure. It's essential for keeping your muscles strong, steady, and cramp-free. Ever felt that sudden spasm in your calf while walking? That strange weakness when you stand from a chair? Low potassium might be playing a role. And for older adults, maintaining the right electrolyte balance can mean the difference between confidence and instability. But there's more to prunes than minerals. They're packed with phenolic compounds, natural plant antioxidants that fight chronic inflammation. And inflammation is one of the most silent, sneaky causes of muscle breakdown. It builds up slowly over time, and it's not just in your knees or hips, it's in your muscle tissue too. That's why even mild inflammation can leave you feeling stiff, tired, or weaker than you used to be. By adding prunes to your diet, you're not just eating for digestion. You're feeding your body tools to repair and restore what time has tried to take away. And here's something many people overlook. Prunes are also a natural source of vitamin K, a key nutrient for bone strength. Because here's the truth: strong muscles need strong bones. They work together like a team, and if one is weak, the other suffers too. Now I know what you might be wondering. How do I fit prunes into my day without getting bored? You don't need to eat a mountain of them. 3 or 4 prunes a day, that's all it takes. Try tossing them into your oatmeal in the morning. Chop them up and mix them into a salad for a hint of natural sweetness. Or blend them into a smoothie for a rich caramel-like flavor. Want to boost the benefits even more? Soak your prunes in a glass of water overnight. In the morning, drink the liquid and eat the fruit together. This simple ritual can improve nutrient absorption, hydrate your body, and soothe digestion all in one go. And there's no prep required, no peeling, no cooking. Prunes are shelf-stable, ready to eat, and naturally sweet with no added sugar. For seniors trying to reduce sodium, avoid processed snacks, or manage blood sugar, prunes offer a gentle, satisfying solution. It's easy to overlook them, but once you understand what they do, you'll see them not as a relic of the past, but as one of your most reliable allies in staying strong, balanced, and independent. You might not feel the difference in one day, but give it time. A week from now, maybe your steps feel a little more secure. A month from now, your legs recover faster. And 6 months from now, you'll look back and say, that small handful of prunes made a big difference. They're easy to grab, easy to wash, and they burst with sweetness the moment you bite into them. But red grapes, they're more than just a refreshing snack. These small, ruby-colored fruits carry one of the most powerful muscle-protecting nutrients known to science, and most people have no idea it's hiding right there in the skin. It's called resveratrol. This natural compound is a plant-based antioxidant found mostly in the skins and seeds of red grapes. And while it may sound like a scientific term, what it does for your body is both simple and profound. Resveratrol helps protect your muscles from oxidative stress, the kind of slow, invisible damage that accumulates over time. Imagine your muscles are like the engine of a car. Every time you move, that engine works. But without protection, the parts wear down, even rust. Resveratrol is like the oil that keeps the engine running smooth, reducing wear, slowing down the aging process, and helping muscles recover faster. But that's just the beginning. Resveratrol also improves something crucial for older adults' blood flow. You might not think about circulation often, but when your muscles receive less oxygen-rich blood, they weaken. They tire easily. They take longer to heal after a walk, a workout, or even a bit of housework. Better blood flow means better muscle performance, quicker recovery, and more endurance to enjoy the things you love. Gardening, playing with the grandkids, or walking with confidence through the grocery aisle. And it's not just resveratrol that's helping. Red grapes are rich in flavonoids, another group of plant compounds that calm chronic inflammation, one of the biggest silent enemies of aging muscle. Think of flavonoids like firefighters. They rush in and cool down the smoldering inflammation that damages tissues and drains your energy day after day. In fact, a study published by the National Institutes of Health found that older adults who regularly consumed about 200 grams of red grapes a day, that's roughly a large handful, reduced age-related muscle loss by up to 20%. That's no small thing. And remember, it's not about perfection. It's about consistency. Eating red grapes once won't change your life, but choosing them again and again as part of your daily routine will. Now, here's how to make the most of them. Choose grapes with thicker skins. They contain more resveratrol. Keep the seeds when possible. They may be tiny, but they hold an extra dose of this muscle-saving compound. Blend them into smoothies if the texture bothers you. Freeze them for a cool, crunchy treat, perfect on warm afternoons. Toss them into salads for a sweet contrast. Or simply snack on them by the handful anytime you need something quick and nourishing. And here's a bonus: red grapes don't just support your muscles, they help your mitochondria. The energy factories inside your cells work more efficiently. That means less fatigue, more fuel, and a sense of vitality that starts from within. Think of red grapes as nature's quiet powerhouse, small enough to overlook, but strong enough to help you reclaim strength, preserve independence, and move through life with purpose. Every time you reach for that bunch of grapes, you're doing more than feeding a craving. You're making a decision to protect your future, to nurture your strength, and to keep going not just for today, but for many years to come. It's a warm afternoon in Spain. The table is set with small plates, and one of them holds a dish you've probably never given much thought to: mild green peppers blistered in olive oil and sprinkled with sea salt. They're called padron peppers, and while they're often served as appetizers in Mediterranean cafes, they hold a secret that makes them far more than a snack. They're a hidden ally in your fight against muscle loss. Padron peppers are light, flavorful, and easy to prepare, but their power comes from two key nutrients that are essential for seniors: vitamin C and a natural compound called capsaicin. Let's start with vitamin C. When most people hear that, they think of immune support, maybe oranges. But for older adults, vitamin C has a deeper, more vital role. It helps your body produce collagen. Collagen is the protein that holds your muscles, joints, ligaments, and tendons together. It keeps your tissues elastic, your movements smooth, and your body more resilient to injury. And as we age, collagen production drops significantly. That's one of the reasons joints feel stiffer, muscles recover slower, and we feel fragile even without major injuries. But padron peppers, they're loaded with vitamin C. Just 100 grams gives you over 130% of your daily needs. That's more than most multivitamins. And the best part, it's natural. No pills, no powders, just real food with real benefits. Now let's talk about capsaicin. You might recognize that word from spicy chili peppers. It's what gives them heat. But don't worry. Padron peppers are incredibly mild. Most have barely a trace of heat, making them perfect for sensitive stomachs or taste buds. Capsaicin is like a gentle stimulant for your blood vessels. It relaxes and opens them up, improving blood circulation throughout your body. And when your circulation improves, more oxygen and nutrients reach your muscles. That means faster recovery after movement, less fatigue, and greater endurance even for daily tasks like walking, climbing stairs, or cooking dinner. Here's a simple way to use them. Grab a small handful, about 5 or 6 peppers. Sauté them in extra virgin olive oil for a few minutes until they blister slightly. Add a pinch of sea salt and enjoy. Want to take it one step further? Sprinkle in a little turmeric while cooking. Turmeric contains curcumin, a powerful anti-inflammatory compound. Together with capsaicin, it creates a soothing blend that helps calm sore joints and overworked muscles, especially after a long day. This dish is more than delicious. It's functional medicine disguised as a warm, savory treat. And it's easy. No chopping, no complex prep. Just heat toss and serve. You can eat it as a side dish a few times a week, or enjoy it as a light snack when you want something satisfying but not heavy. Because here's the truth, you don't need intense workouts to protect your muscles. You just need consistency and the right kind of fuel. And padron peppers offer both. They remind us that strength doesn't always shout. Sometimes it comes in quiet ways, like a small green pepper, gently cooked, helping you stay strong enough to rise, walk, reach, lift, and live without fear. So next time you're at the market, don't just walk past the peppers. Pick up a handful, bring them home, and give your body the subtle, steady support it's been craving. They don't sit in supermarket bins under fluorescent lights. You won't find them wrapped in plastic or labeled with barcodes. Arbutus berries are different. They grow wild, quiet, untamed, clinging to the smooth, red-barked branches of the madrona tree found in parts of the Pacific Northwest and California. And while they may not be famous, these small red fruits carry something extraordinary, a quiet strength that your muscles will recognize. You see, arbutus berries contain twice as much vitamin C as oranges, about 250 milligrams per 100 grams. That's more than just an immune booster, it's a builder. Vitamin C plays a critical role in how your body repairs and rebuilds muscle tissue. It helps you produce collagen, keeps connective tissues flexible, and accelerates recovery after activity, even gentle movement like gardening, walking, or stretching. And for seniors, that recovery matters, because as we age, the time it takes to heal, to bounce back, to feel strong again, slowly increases. Unless you feed your body what it needs to restore itself. But that's just the beginning. Arbutus berries are also rich in flavonoids and tannins, natural plant compounds that fight the kind of low-grade inflammation that chips away at your strength year after year. This isn't the kind of inflammation that leaves you bedridden. It's quiet, creeping, and it shows up as morning stiffness, tired legs, muscles that ache even after rest. The flavonoids in these wild berries act like guardians, calming inflammation, enhancing blood flow, and helping oxygen travel to your muscles where it's needed most. So you don't just move, you move better. You feel steadier on your feet, more energy in your stride, more freedom in your day. And if that sounds like a dream, let me remind you, it can start with something as small as a berry. Now, arbutus berries aren't always easy to find. But if you live near forests or wild trails, keep an eye out during fall. Their red clusters look like tiny strawberries, with rough skin bright against the bark of the madrona. You can eat them fresh straight off the tree once properly identified, or simmer them gently with a touch of lemon juice and a drizzle of honey to create a rustic, muscle-friendly fruit spread. Try it on whole-grain toast, stirred into oatmeal, or mixed into plain yogurt for a healing snack. Here's a simple recipe seniors love. 1½ cup arbutus berries, 1 teaspoon honey, 1 teaspoon fresh lemon juice. Simmer over low heat for 10 minutes, mash lightly, and let cool. Want to enhance the anti-inflammatory benefits? Add a pinch of ground ginger. It adds warmth and comfort and pairs beautifully with the berry's unique flavor. And even if you can't find arbutus berries locally, the lesson they carry stays with us. Health doesn't always come from what's mass-produced. Sometimes it grows quietly in the woods. Sometimes it waits in simple, forgotten places. Sometimes strength is rediscovered not in a supplement bottle, but in the small gifts of nature, free, powerful, and patiently waiting to be used. So the next time life takes you outdoors, take a closer look. You just might find something wild, something healing, something your muscles have been waiting for. Not every solution has to be strong to be effective. Sometimes the most powerful support comes in the gentlest form. Soft golden, easy to eat, easy to love. Meet two quiet champions in your fight against muscle loss. Golden kiwi and loquats. They may not scream for attention, but inside they hold exactly what your body craves as it ages, healing, rebuilding, and restoring power from the inside out. Let's start with golden kiwi. One small fruit, smooth-skinned, sun-colored, delivers an incredible 161 milligrams of vitamin C. That's nearly double the daily need for older adults. And we now know that vitamin C is critical for producing collagen, the glue that keeps muscles, connected joints flexible, and your body feeling whole. But golden kiwi goes one step further. It contains a natural enzyme called actinidin, and that enzyme does something special. It helps your body break down protein more efficiently. Why does that matter? Because even if you're eating enough protein, chicken, eggs, beans, your aging digestive system might not be absorbing it properly. And if your muscles don't get the amino acids they need, they can't grow, they can't repair, they weaken over time, no matter how much you eat. Actinidin helps fix that. It's like a behind-the-scenes helper in your gut, making sure your effort doesn't go to waste. So when should you eat it? Try having one golden kiwi first thing in the morning on an empty stomach. It gently wakes up your digestion, boosts nutrient absorption, and starts your day with a touch of natural sweetness. For an added benefit, pair it with a few walnuts and a drizzle of raw honey. The healthy fats in walnuts help absorb fat-soluble nutrients, and honey adds a soothing anti-inflammatory touch. It's not just a breakfast. It's a morning ritual that sets your whole body up for strength. Now, let's talk about loquats, those golden orange fruits you may have passed by in someone's backyard tree without even knowing their name. They're soft, mildly sweet, and for aging muscles, they're quietly revolutionary. Loquats contain a rare compound called ursolic acid, a plant-based substance shown in studies to slow and even reverse muscle loss in older adults. In one study from the American Heart Association, seniors who consumed loquats regularly saw up to a 30% reduction in the risk of sarcopenia. That's real, that's measurable, and that's hopeful. But there's more. Loquats are also rich in carotenoids, antioxidants that protect your cells from oxidative stress. They support eye health, skin resilience, and yes, muscle integrity. And they're an excellent source of potassium, the mineral that prevents muscle cramps and supports stable energy levels. You don't need many. Just 4 to 6 loquats a day, peeled and pitted, is enough to support your muscles and boost your overall vitality. Here's a simple, comforting way to enjoy this. Simmer sliced loquats with a dash of lemon juice, a sprinkle of cinnamon, and a tiny spoonful of extra virgin olive oil. Let it gently reduce into a compote. No added sugar needed. The fruit is naturally sweet. Serve it over Greek yogurt or spoon it onto whole grain toast. It's a small dish with big benefits. What makes this golden duo, kiwis and loquats, so remarkable is how easy they are to add to your life. No complicated recipes, no expensive supplements. Just natural, nourishing fruits that help your body do what it was made to do: heal, grow, and stay strong, even after 60, 70, or 80. Because this isn't about chasing youth. It's about honoring the body you live in now and giving it what it truly needs to carry you forward. There's something magical about wild blackberries. They don't grow in neat rows. They sprawl freely, climbing fences, lining country roads, hiding in sunlit corners of forest trails. Maybe you've picked them before, purple-stained fingers, the scent of summer in the air. But these humble berries aren't just nostalgic. They're one of the most powerful fruits you can eat to protect your strength, your memory, and your future. Let's begin with their color. That deep, dark purple isn't just pretty. It comes from a compound called anthocyanin. And this compound does something remarkable. It fights inflammation in the muscles, joints, and brain. You might not see inflammation, but you feel it in the stiffness in your knees, in the aching back that lasts longer than it used to, in the way your legs feel slower even after rest. Anthocyanins work behind the scenes, calming the quiet fire that breaks down muscle fibers over time. And they're not alone. Wild blackberries are also packed with vitamin C, supporting collagen production for your muscles and joints. They're rich in manganese, a trace mineral that boosts energy metabolism and helps your body recover from exertion. The result: fewer morning aches, stronger steps, and muscles that bounce back with more ease after movement. But the benefits don't stop at the body. Wild blackberries are also powerful brain boosters. Their antioxidants help reduce oxidative stress in the brain, one of the leading causes of age-related cognitive decline. That means better memory, sharper focus, and improved coordination, so you not only remember where you put your keys, but feel steadier when walking across the room. In fact, researchers have found that just 100 grams of wild blackberries a day may reduce muscle breakdown by up to 25%, while also protecting memory and improving balance. That's not just nutrition, that's preservation of your strength, your independence, your story. Here's how to bring them into your day. Toss a handful into your morning oatmeal or chia pudding. Blend them into a smoothie with a touch of flaxseed oil for a creamy anti-inflammatory treat. Freeze them and enjoy as a crunchy snack on warm afternoons. Stir them into yogurt or even use them to flavor your water naturally. And here's the beauty, even frozen wild blackberries carry the same benefits. Just make sure they're unsweetened and unprocessed. What makes them so special isn't just the nutrients, it's how accessible they are, how nature grows them freely, how they ask for nothing yet give so much in return. Wild blackberries remind us that aging gracefully isn't about resisting change. It's about learning what truly nourishes us and choosing it again and again with intention and care. If you've followed along this far, take a moment to reflect. This journey wasn't about exotic superfoods or miracle cures. It was about simple, honest steps. A handful of prunes, a bowl of grapes, a morning kiwi, a few wild berries in your yogurt. Each of these small choices has the power to protect your muscles, calm inflammation, and help you feel like yourself again, strong, capable, and alive. Because muscle loss isn't just about weakness. It's about what we risk losing when our bodies slow down. Freedom, confidence, dignity. But you are not powerless. With the right foods, the right habits, and a little daily commitment, you can rebuild from the inside out. So start today, not with a complete diet overhaul, but with one simple act. Choose one fruit from this list, add it to your day, and let your body begin the quiet, beautiful work of renewal. Because you're not finished growing. You're just getting started in a new, stronger chapter.